up, Fonzerelli. Man, I need this my Hennessy, my nigga. That's all, my nigga. The type of shit that I live, make a nigga cry real tears. Cry real tears. That's why I spent my whole life fighting with my fears. Make a nigga cry real tears. Cry real tears. Nobody understands how I feel. Make a nigga cry real tears. All I wanna do is take care of my kids. Make a nigga cry real tears. You ever risk your whole life for everybody else? And now one time you stop to think about yourself. And now one time you start to think about yourself. It made you cry cause real life you only trying to help. And rest in peace my nigga Flip, he only tried to help. My nigga died, but real life I'm getting tired myself. But when I see my kids I feel like I tried myself. I feel the hatred but all this greatness sits inside myself. Been sleep all day, I swear that's why I cried myself. But being real it made you dear, that's why I pride myself. Shit, I never hide myself. And I ain't asking who gon' ride, cause I'ma ride myself. No disrespect to the cartel, but I'ma vibe myself. Cause if I have to take that ride, I'll be by myself. Nobody cried when I die, I'll be by myself. My nigga died and I cried, I was by myself. Damn. The type of shit that I live, make a nigga cry real tears. Cry real tears. That's why I spent my whole life fighting with my fears. Make a nigga cry real tears. Cry real tears. Nobody understands how I feel. Make a nigga cry real tears. Cry real tears. All I wanna do is take care of my kids. Make a nigga cry real tears. Cry real tears.
Yeah, boom, 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 and we back. This is the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. What you just heard, my man Mezzo with Real Tears. First of all, happy birthday to my boy, Scorpio season. But yeah, man, Real Tears. It's real out here, and actually kind of fitting, but we'll get into that later. This is episode 190 of the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. 190. We made it. got 10 more. 10 more before we get into the twos. So if you guys got any ideas for me celebrate 200th episode, let me know. See what happens. Try to do it big then. Anyway, we got a special guest, my man MarQuise Knight, aka FatBrad, aka entrepreneur, DJ, singer, rapper. What's my man do? Clothing designer. He a Renaissance man. Got him in the green room right now, just chilling. So we know he's gonna be on deck. So y'all stay around for that, man. Pretty sure my man got a lot to say, a lot to share. We're gonna find out. So yeah. Other than that, I guess let's get into it. I don't know. I come in with like 1,000 ideas of what I want a podcast to be about, and then when it starts, I'm just like, I just want to say what's on my brain. Nah. I will say this, man. Love yourself. Enigma. That can't be funny. Can't be funny to tell people to love themselves. No, seriously, man. Love yourself for who you are. I know we go through the world, go through our life, wearing different masks. Shouts out to the Fugees. Want to show people parts of us that aren't true. Says the guy who has a podcast under his pseudo rap name. But yeah, man, just have pride and love for yourself, and don't worry about what everybody else is doing. You can check it out, but at the end of the day, it's all about you, and you're special who you are. You're special because you exist. That's pretty much it. Because you exist. Because you are alive and well. Because that's because you exist. That's it. So you don't have to try to tag yourself into different things to feel fulfilled. And I know a lot of times that's an easy thing to do. And people do it all the time. But yeah, man, no matter what you attach yourself to, organization, people, things, it's not going to change anything until you love yourself and love who you are, where you at. You may not be happy, but know that, hey, either you can change it or you deal with it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't know. That was on my heart. That's it. Speaking of heart, man, RIP again to my man, DeMario Murray, aka Lil Ro. We gonna uplift spirits, uplift his spirit in memory. Man, definitely sad that he's gone, but I want to say that my people, in particular, my Southside people, my Rickers people, showed up and showed out, man. And his funeral was last Saturday. I wasn't able to make it because that celebrate my own little Scorpio, but I did have a chance to come out Sunday for gathering in his name, in his memory, and it was beautiful, man. It was beautiful. Just to see some people I haven't seen in years, maybe even decades. Just want to see a little bit. And just to see the love and it just felt like family. It felt like it really did feel like a big family reunion. An honest family reunion. And it was love, man. Shouts out Queen Shelby. She was out there. Her and her sisters, amongst a whole bunch of other people. I do want to say this. I try to give a disclaimer on Facebook. Yo, if I seated you or you seated me and I didn't speak, like, blame it on anxiety, mild anxiety, not on my heart or that I didn't want to speak or I was being nasty or stuck up. It was not that at all. Nah, man, it was dope to see everybody. And but yeah, if I didn't speak, I was just zoned out. I think somebody called me out. I think it was Kim. Kim Robinson. I think she, like, what you looking at? I'm like, nothing. I'm just taking it in. Just taking it all in. But yeah, man, it was good to see some of my homies. Like I said, people I haven't seen. I know some people I haven't seen at least 5 years. Like last time I seen them, I was not a father. Like that's how long ago it had been. And some people you see pretty much every day online, but you don't really see them in person. So to see them in the physical, so it was just like pretty dope. On the other end though, child, I ain't gonna tell it, but man, but no, it was good, man. Hate the reason. Shouts out to my wife Alicia, she in the building, and also to my mom. My wife said, "So true." My wife said, "You are enough." That's pretty much it, man. My mama's in the building. She said, "I am proud of the gathering for DeMario Murray. Also, Rick is high, class of '99. Odd little math, man. Y'all don't care. Anyway, I'm just gonna say it because it's weird. I graduated class of '99 from Rickers. My mom graduated class of '77. That's it. That's the math. Keep it moving. Yo, unfortunately, I gotta keep it in the same realm. Gotta go back to, man. I said it. I said it. I said 2022 was going to be a difficult year, and it has been. Not just for my family, but for the hip hop community. And we was already hit with the passing of Takeoff of the Migos last week, but we lost two other legends in the game this past week since. One, of course, being Tame One, a New Jersey rap group, Artifacts. Now, granted, if you are not really deep in hip hop culture or younger than 30, you may be like, Tame who? And honestly, I remember the group. Remember the group Artifacts. Can't say I knew much about Tame One, but I do remember seeing the group's name and probably seeing a video or two. So, but I'm not gonna front like I was like mad familiar. But yeah, man, passed away on November 5th, 52 years old. Apparently, according to his mom, apparently there was a mixture of pharmaceutical drugs that were prescribed, and him on the Doja. I can't say it no more since Doja Cat took the name Doja Cat. Can't even say Doja no more. No hate, but yeah, man. Apparently, he took a little puff with the pills, and it was too much for his heart. So, yeah, unfortunately, at the age of 52, he's gone. Now, what's interesting is supposedly, being that he's from New Jersey, he was the quote unquote cousin of Redman. Why is that interesting? Because another hip hop 90s legend passed away. Hurricane G, recognized as the first lady of Def Squad. Def Squad, who consists of Eric Sermon, who's also the father of her oldest daughter, or his oldest daughter. See, Eric Sermon, Keith Murray, Jamal, and Redman. So yeah, prayers to Redman, because he getting it. Also, what's interesting is they both were 52. They were the same age, and there was a picture floating around, I think, in a Redman video of both of them in the same frame. So just that connection. She had a single back in '97 called Something Else, and she's also prominent on Redman's, I think, first album. There's a Dark Side. She was on the Superman? Was Superman #1? If I'm right. If I'm not, please forgive me. Who will be mad at me right now? EJ will be mad at me right now. My best friend Marlon, who his favorite rapper is Redman, so he would be mad at me if I called out the wrong song. Also, oh shoot, you know what? I think I remember this. I just saw this. Following her debut album, Hurricane G continued to put out releases, including her popular Spanish remix of Diddy's PE 2000. I think I remember that. I think I really remember that. But yeah, man, unfortunately, she had stage 4 lung cancer. And yeah, that was what took her out, unfortunately, man. So hold up. He said, "Hi, Ma Rachel." But yeah, man. So there's that. Of course, there's still fallout in regards to. Well, first, let me gloss over that. So again, RIP, the Tame One of the Artifacts, Hurricane G of Def Squad. And yeah, if you haven't, go ahead, check out their music. You know what I'm saying? Just check on their music, man. I don't think Hurricane G had enough for like streams or whatever, but regardless, just for the sake of hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Show love, man. My mom said hello, Felicia, and Felicia came back. Lung cancer took my aunt out. Yeah, man. It's life. and you just really see your morality. Man, 52 is young. 52 is young. Of course, Takeout was 28. And that was really, really young. But 52 is not up there. So, but yeah, speaking of Takeoff, man, there's still some fallout or still, events surrounding it. Apparently, there would be a funeral. I just lost all my information. For him this Friday in Atlanta. So I'm pretty sure there'll be some information about that. I'm not sure if they found the person that did it. I know there was a video TMZ put out of the gathering, and they saw a person with a gun, like a gun handle that was sticking out, and basically said that it was a person of interest, with that gun or whatever. It turned out, man, it was just an argument he wasn't even a part of, and just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Now, for some lighter news, so of course everyone came out, had their tributes regarding his passing, including myself, who did a whole podcast in his name. Again, not for clicks, not for bait. I don't even think I got that many views off of it. So if you thought I was doing it for clout, you'll be wrong. And it didn't work if I was. But anyway, speaking of clout and clout chasing, there was a little joke, a little moment in time when so I guess LeBron decided to share his Migos / Takeoff story, and he indicated that he had been on the Migos since 2010 when he joined the Miami Heat. He stated that when he came through, he was bumping their music, and it was people that were just like, yo, cut that off, man. He was like, nah, this is gonna be it. This is gonna be it, right? Turns out it was cap. It was all cap. Because people pointed out, like, yo, Migos didn't even really drop till 2011, my boy. Like, how you rocking with them in 2010 when they ain't even touch anybody till 2011? Didn't even blow till 2012. What is you doing, Bronny? Oh, my bad, that's his son. So, yeah, man. So LeBron, bro, stop the cap. Stop the cap. I haven't watched the NBA. I know the Lakers are trash right now. I know the Lakers. What? I'm not picking fun. I like LeBron. I'm just, they're 1-5. Somebody let me know. Are they 1-5? Yo, I just. And I want to know, is he seriously waiting for his son to come to the NBA? I really hope not. I hope this is last season. I really do. He's proved his point. And the way things looking right now, they can't turn it around. What's the point? What you playing for? You did what you had to do. You one of the greatest. There's no GOAT. Can I say that? Let me say that. I know it's not a sports podcast. Joe, where you at, bro? You can come back. But there's no GOAT. Stop it, people. Can I talk about that? What is going on? What? Look here. When your friends supposed to be your friends, instead of you doing your live podcast and they paying attention, they want to send you IMs. Yeah. Got some bad news. It is. Ron DeSantis has been reelected as governor of Florida. It's been locked down. What it said, with DeSantis expecting to win a number of traditional solid blue counties, a leading Florida Democrat said his party is in danger of going extinct without a course correction. Duh. Duh. Man, the Florida Democrats are some of the weakest. I'm sorry. And I know some people. I know some people that's over there. And bro, like it's foreseen. So it's stuff you can do. That's stuff you can do. But you're not gonna do it. Why? Because they want to play it safe. Point blank, period. That's the problem with Democrats in general, and that's the problem with the Florida Democrats, is they want to play it safe. They want to sit here and, there's people on the other side. Nah. Why are you worrying about people that don't mess with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, why you want to join people that ain't trying to join up with you? If anything, they hate you. Literally. But you want to convince them that, no, I'm good too. I am an American. They don't care. They don't think you're American. They don't think you deserve to do whatever. If anything, they probably will harm you and have harmed you. Literally had a guy go into a senator's house and bash her husband's brain in. They don't like you, bro. Stop trying to cater to them people. Cater to the people that trying to follow you, but they getting tired. Black folks getting tired. Gay folks getting tired. Latin people getting tired. You getting tired of trying to carry the Democratic party, and y'all still just looking at the other girl who dissed you. They ain't want nothing with you, but you do. But those boobs, man, your girl got ass over here. What you talking about? What are you talking about? Hey, AP, she said, hey, all. But until you cater to your base strongly, like, don't worry about what the other side's saying. I know more, Mackie. If you just joined in, it said Ron DeSantis won Florida, reelected Florida. He got reelected as governor of Florida. I'm just bashing on the Democrats for not having a backbone and truly catering to your base, saying what you say what you got to say. You know what I'm saying? Stand on it. I mean, that's why you got people who are looking at Republicans or conservatives, despite the fact that they want to harm you, but they look like they stand on what they stand on. And that's what people respect, that you stand on what you stand on, even if you're wrong. Even if you saying something that is going to harm me. Now, I don't agree with that. I ain't going to vote for somebody that's not for me, just for the sake of, they look like they tell the truth, though. Nah, I'm straight. Not a lot of me. I ain't finna be stupid. Y'all get it twisted. Malcolm X said, I'd rather vote for the wolf. Nope. Nah. Honestly, I'd rather, vote for the puppy dog. I ain't voting for the wolf or the fox. But give me the fox, because I can tie that fox up. He may be sly, but I'm pretty smart too. But the wolf is just vicious. I'm too straight. Nope. I'm pretty smart. I'll deal with the fox. My wife said, I hate this for us, but still expect it. Yeah, man. But don't worry. I highly doubt DeSantis will win the presidency if he do decide to run. So it's whatever. Same old. We've been under Republican rule since, 1998? It is what it is. And also, too, to get on everybody in Leon County, apparently there's only like 57% of the people voted, as opposed to 66 in 2018. Well, 2018 or 2020. I think 2018. But I think I told y'all last week, voting is the least you can do. The least. It's like you trying to get with a girl. You know what I'm saying? Or you get with a girl want to get with you. Let me say that. Girl want to get with you. You're a dude. Girl trying to get with you, whatever. And the most she'll do is give you a kiss, like on the lips. You trying to do something. You know what I'm saying? No, you trying to do something, but you a little freak. No, she giving you a. That's what voting is. Voting. Now imagine you got her just giving you, right, Jada kiss, and you don't even want to do that. I imagine you get a girl and she don't even want to give you a peck. Like, oh, I'm asking for a peck, for a kiss. You claim you like me, right? Yeah. Give me a little kiss. No, I don't want to. You like me? Yeah. You want to marry me? Yeah. You gonna give me a peck? No. Well, I'm gonna go over here at least with the chick that give me a peck. And not only that, that's not even the most you can do. Like, oh, she give me a peck. You know, there's a chick down the street with the throat goat 3000. You know what? I'm gonna go to the throat goat 3000. I'm gonna see what she's talking about. You know who that is? Lobbyists, organizations, pooling their money together, calling congressmen, calling the president, calling the governor, calling their mayor, organizing, making noise, calling the news when something going on. That's all political activity. You ain't even want to vote. Simplest thing. Man, why things ain't changing for us? Well, sir, ma'am, you won't give your significant other a peck on the lips. But they looking for the throat goat. So guess what? They gonna go for the person with the throat goat. And that person with the throat goat, like, you know what? Yeah, not only do I want you like not to talk to her anymore, I want you to go and beat her ass. What? Yeah, just take her out of here. I'm tired. I don't like her. Like, that's what's happening. Vote, and then do more than that after you vote. All right, make some noise, man. I'm laughing to stop from crying. Anyway, speaking of white folks, my favorite rapper alive is finally in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That's right. On November 5th, your favorite Libra rapper. I'm sorry, not Lil Wayne. Your favorite white Libra rapper? I don't know. Was introduced to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with his daughter on the side. Dang, that man turned 50 already. I said that already. Yeah, man. That's what Eminem again. He's my favorite rapper alive. I'm sorry. It is what it is. You mad? Be there. I'm validated yet again. And guess what? I think my other favorite rappers will all be inducted. Who I got? Biggie already there. I got one. I got two. Hey, Nori claps. I got two favorite rappers in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I got Biggie. I got Eminem. Outkast is a shoe-in. Actually, I think they should be available. They should be able to. They are available. What's the word? Up to eligible. Eligible. That's the word. To be nominated. So that should happen soon. Let's get that ball rolling. I need to do more than vote. I need to go make some noise, huh? Use my own words. And then who else I got? Oh, Kendrick. But I'm gonna be around for that. What's 12 plus 25? 12 plus 25, 37. 2037. You gotta be around for 2037. See if Kendrick get inducted. But I'll be around. Yeah, McKinsey got to. I think McKinsey graduate 2035. Well, 2037, I'll be here. See that happen. Lauryn Hill, you know what I mean? She's my number 6. It's gonna be a stretch. We'll see. But anyway, man, shout out to Eminem. there's that. And also, too, before I get up out of here, Salt and Pepper. Salt and Pepper reunited with Spinderella to celebrate their Hollywood Star Walk of Fame. What is it? What's it called? Star of Fame? Hollywood Walk of Fame star. That was good, man, because they had beef, of course. Apparently, Roxanne Shante was there. Shouts out to hip hop royalty showing up, especially in the light of Hurricane G passing away. Yeah, man. So there we go. We're gonna end it on upping black women, and then we're gonna get into this next track, and then got my man MarQuise FatBrad Knights in the building, ready to go. So we're gonna run this real quick and be right back. Speaking of white rappers, aLunarLanding with Entrails. We'll be right back. This is the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. You got time, baby.
The hell if I know where I'll be in 5 weeks. Seems like every day is coming at 1,000 miles and running. Nothing works when you need it most. Folks propose they know and offer truth, but haven't got a clue if it pertains to you. Payments due. Geez Louise, feels like I just paid those fees last week. Another month gone by and where am I? Still drowning in my how am I gonna make a name mentality. Confusing fame with paid and getting caught up in the fallacy that 9 to 5s provide a certain kind of stable life. Maybe for some, but not for I. Sorry mama, I'm not the type. Learn from yours that time will pass whether or not you use it right, and you can end up as a failure at something you didn't like. So why not go for what you love before it keeps you up at night, making you suffer for your concession to comfort and peace of mind. Deceased I'll wind up anyhow, devout to nothing but frown flipping. I could get down in any town and astound the biggest skeptic. My passion is what I preach and I practice at an Olympic level. Any hole I'm in I held the shovel. Never cared for throwing dirt when I was younger, more concerned with building castles and digging moats around them to keep the populace safe. I keep my friends close to help to keep the demons at bay who remain in my brain, saying on repeat, you don't have what it takes. Gee, thanks a lot. Please make a stop. I no longer have the strength to keep it bottled up. See, mama coddled me whenever I was lost and afraid, but one day mama won't be there to save me. I pull out a blank page and fill it quick with criticisms, then try and reverse the hate by talking in syllogisms. I rap is cool, so I guess I am too. It quells the doubt for a moment so that my confidence accrues, at which point I'm liable to write some kind of hyper-aggressive rap slang, like no one in the world could touch my pen game, knowing damn well I haven't used a pen to write a verse since back before Kaepernick put his knee to the turf to reach the herd. The masses.
All right, boom, 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 and we back. This is your boy Enigma September, and this is the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. And without further ado, to take the words from my mother, greetings, Mr. Knights. Welcome to the Enigma Sept Hour podcast.
Yo, what's good? What's good?
I think my mom tried to call me out by putting that 8:32. Ma, I know I was late. With bringing the guests. I'm joking. But no, man. Glad to have you on. Promise kept. You know what I'm saying? You got a little background. I was out doing homecoming, me and my wife, and we ran to my boy. And he was like, "Yo, man, you put me on the pod, man. I got the merch, man. I'm trying to do this thing." I'm like, "I got you, my boy. We can do this." And here we are. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what we do.
Yes, sir, man. Your word.
So yeah, man. If you want, just go ahead and give the people, you know what I'm saying, a little background of who is MarQuise Knight.
All right. Well, first and foremost, appreciate you for having me on the podcast. Like you say, it's been a long time coming, but we're here.
No doubt.
Yeah, man. Tallahassee raised, you know what I'm saying? 850, all in my blood. Inspired by the nappy heads. I always give them their props anytime I get a chance to be on any type of platform, because you never outshine the masters. You always give honor to where it's due, you know. And if it wasn't for the nappy heads, I probably wouldn't even be doing music, to be honest with you. When I say the nappy heads, I mean the group as a whole.
Right.
There are individuals that gave me certain inspiration, but I've always believed in unity. So when I speak on the nappy heads, I talk about them as a whole. I do a little bit of everything, like you say. DJ, shouts out to DJ Lil Boy for not just giving me a fish, but teaching me how to fish. Can't speak on that without saying rest in peace to DJ Sarge. DJ Sarge would definitely be out here turned up right now. On the music tip, I do write, I do sing, I do produce, I rap. Pretty much if it's a music note in the air, I'm up there trying to catch it. So you can pretty much catch me on any type of music scene, chilling in the cut, peeping out different artists, different sceneries and things like that. Been in it since the 6th grade. Like I say, DJ Lil Boy just basically opened up the music scene to me. He saw a spark, and I can honestly say, from Boys to Men, he really taught me a lot of lessons through action.
Yeah.
As far as build it and they will come. Always believe in yourself, because if you don't, somebody else won't. And just have fun doing what you're doing. If you were around for the Little Boy era, we had some times. But yeah, yeah, we had some times. Pretty much kind of pretty much set the scene in motion for the music that's out now.
Right.
As far as myself, I'm doing a lot of different things right now. As far as community outreach, I am actively working with the school board to try to reach troubled youth, whether it's through art, whether it's just through conversation, whether it's through finding the talent or gift that they have and polishing that. But being from this city, there's no way that I could just be here and not give my input to bring something positive out of some child here,
Word.
Because, we had people ahead of us that would do the same for us.
Word.
And with that being said, my clothing line I recently started. It's called Urban Nerd. The name, it came from a friend of mine in college. The way I would dress sometimes, she would be like, why are you going to class with a tie on? It's just class, But I would notice a change in how certain professors would speak to me, or even certain students would approach me when I had on business attire as opposed to when I had on street attire.
Right.
So it's basically a motivation to teach the youth, switch it up sometimes. Take pride in how you dress. At a point in time, yeah, we was forced to dress like that at CK Steel. I try not to talk about CK Steel in my
Apologies.
Yeah.
My wife had to call you out.
Yeah, I try not to talk about CK Steel. That was one of my rougher points in life, but stepping stone. But music wise, basically who I am, I will not put out anything that my mom won't listen to. Simply because she's very hard on staying true to who you are, but pleasing the masses.
Right.
And with her being the type of strict force that she's always been in my life, if she don't approve of it, I won't put it out.
Okay. That's interesting.
My mom, just to give you kind of like a quick overview of why I use her as my yay or nay, my mom will listen to the OJs, but certain Kirk Franklin songs she won't listen to.
Right.
And the reason being, she was like, if it don't move you, then it's not worth putting out.
I feel you.
Like if it don't make you feel, it's she said music comes from your soul. It's creativity. So if you don't feel it, it's pointless.
I get that. I definitely get that. Like the ideal of, like you said, just the emotion. It's emotive music, and honestly, you know, the industry tries to put together so much music that I think will win or will get the masses. And sometimes it works, but the music that sustains over time is that music that you can feel, the music that, like you said, get in your soul. So your mother, Mom Dukes, is not wrong at all. Shouts out to Mama Knight.
Yeah. My mom is a trooper. She loves the music, and you know, she's a big inspiration of mine. She actually wrote my first song.
How did that come about?
Weirdly, my mom writes plays and poems and things like that. So I got an opportunity to audition for up and coming label in Tallahassee a few years back, around like 8th or 9th grade. It was called Lifeline. It was called Lifeline Records or something like that. It was a small little company, and I went in to audition, but I didn't get to audition. I was practicing in the lobby. I was practicing Cisco Incomplete. And one of the guys walked by the room while I was practicing for my mom, and we didn't see him standing there. But by the time I finished, everybody in the office was standing by the door, and he was like, they really thought it was just a CD playing. So yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, it was crazy. So he was like, you know, how serious are you about the music and stuff like that? And, you know, me being a kid, just going to high school, I'm just like, man, you know, I play football, I want to do this, but I always did music. So my mom, the whole time me and the guy sitting there talking, my mom is just writing. And, you know, I'm thinking she's taking notes. And so we get to the end of the conversation, and he was like, well, do you have any material? And my mom just threw me the pad, and she was like, go in there and do this. And so I did it, and, you know, it was lit for a few months, and then we went to the studio one day, and everything was gone.
I bet. So how was that first studio experience? Because I know it could be jarring, and especially, you know, being a kid, you know what I'm saying, either going to high school or just before high school. Like first time I was in the studio, I was grown. I still was shook. So what was that experience like, going to a studio and like, oh snap, like this is the beginning of, you know what I'm saying, one of my dreams or whatever?
My first time in the studio, that was my first time in a studio. I think it was more so I saw myself in a video. I'm gonna tell you why. It was just a dark room. It was a stool and the microphone, of course, and it was like a music. I don't know what they're called, and it's crazy because I was in band. But you know the things that you sit your music on.
Right.
So,
I know something. Yeah.
Right. So I'm sitting in there, and it's this light, and it's this dark room, and I see like the padding on the wall and stuff, and it kind of took me to, I don't know, it kind of took me to that scene, that opening scene in One Mic video, and Nas One Mic video.
Right.
And it was just like, okay, it's kind of like this, but except I'm not holding the microphone. But as I start recording, I could hear myself in the headphones. And so it was like, okay, I hear myself. And then when I came out, my mom, she was like kind of teared up because I had never heard myself through a speaker before.
Right.
but that was her first time hearing it. And when I heard it, it gave me chills. Like, it was crazy.
I can just imagine like that was that first beast thing, you know what I'm saying? Like boom, like oh, you get hit, and now it's like, yo, I need more of this. I need like if this is what's gonna come out. I need more of this, and wanting to just be creative with it. You know what I mean? So nah, I definitely get that feeling. As I granted, the first time for me wasn't as gracious, but once I know once I got into a position that I was comfortable with recording, it was take off from there. I was ready to go. And then it was also wonderful. You can get over those jitters and you just focus on the creative part of it, you know, the writing and the putting stuff together as opposed to being intimidated. So, nah, man, much respect. But again, much respect for your mom, man, for believing in her child. You know what I mean? And honestly, as a parent, you see it. You see it honestly in your child. Probably pretty early.
And it's weird because, and I don't want to put too much on her because she's a very private and shy person, but I can honestly say, like, now I understand and I appreciate the sacrifice that she put in, because I've always wondered, like, it's always just been me and my mom. And it's like, if Usher mom could take him here and there and do this and that and push him, why can't my mom do it? But I had to understand Usher mom lived a different life than my mom did. So she had financial backing from whoever her sources were.
Right.
But one thing, I'll tell you the defining moment when I really, really respect the sacrifice that my mom made, not just for my gift, but just for me, period. I tried out for all 3 shows. I tried out for American Idol. I tried out for The Voice. I tried out for Sunday's Best. But American Idol in Orlando, we were there for a week. Wow. And for 3 of those days, my mom had recently got out the hospital with blood clots in her legs. And for 3 of those days, we slept outside of the Amway Arena on the concrete with nothing but a cooler. And my mom didn't complain not one time.
Wow. No, respect, man. Respect.
So yeah, I owe her a lot, especially when it comes to this music. Like,
no, for real. And just to quote my mom, she said, yes, she believed and supported the gift that's being passed from generations to generation. So again, just she probably saw what she saw maybe in herself or somebody else that she knew, you know what I'm saying, in you, and it was all gas, you know what I mean? And we need that. We need that as, you know, artists, you know what I'm saying? That support is so important. So important. And again, I can relate in that my wife, you know what I'm saying, she supports me 110%, you know what I'm saying? Rather if it's with the rap and the podcast and all the photography. So having that person in your corner just makes things 1,000 times easier than if you just felt like you just out here by yourself just trying to get it. So yeah, man, it's a beautiful story. Clearly those what you said, American Idol, Sunday's Best, and The Voice, they was tripping because you should have won. You should have been on stage. So clearly you know what I mean? But
do you remember, I'm going to cut you off. Do you remember the scene when in the Fantasia story where she started singing and everybody started singing along with her?
Right.
I opened my mouth and I got like 3 words out and everybody in the arena froze. It was weird. And then they were just like, next. Yeah, but
it was too stunned to speak. That's all it was.
Yeah.
But no, no, not to get it twisted, bro. You are definitely talented, and actually want to go ahead and show the people what you got. You know what I'm saying? So they can see what the vibes are, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna get into this entrepreneurship. You know what I mean, and how you out here getting to it. You know what I'm saying? When you're not, you know what I'm saying, making this good music. So what I got on deck, I got What I Need and Jungle Love. Got that on deck. We're gonna be right back. This is the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. You got time, baby?
It's Jimmy, baby.
Purchase your tracks today.
I hear you talking. Okay, alright. So what you saying now?
You're listening to Kid Jimmy.
Okay, alright. I hear you talking. Okay, alright.
It's Jimmy, baby.
So what you saying now? Okay, alright. On a late night creep, I'm just trying to sleep and geek. I done ran into a thick, and I heard that she a freak. Tried to get at her last week, but she was rushing off to kiss him. Well, wanna take her home with me, 'cause I know she ain't got on underwear. She don't know what I'ma do to her, but I know what she can do for me. We gon' sip and have a blunt or two. She gon' get on her knees. She gon' tell me what she need. She gon' beg me, baby, please. I'ma lay her down on the bed and I'ma put her to sleep. I hear you talking. Okay, alright. So what you saying now? Okay, alright. We can make jungle love and get nasty. I can be your Tarzan and you can be my Jane. We can make jungle love and get wild. Like, we can make jungle love and get nasty. I can be your Tarzan and you can be my Jane. We can make jungle love and get wild. Like, said I'm creeping like a cheetah on the prowl, looking for prey tonight. Now I see you and you're standing there so fly, and I can read your mind. Can you read mine? Oh, we can make jungle love get nasty. I can be your Tarzan and you can be my Jane. We can make jungle love get wild. Like, we can make jungle love get nasty. I can be your Tarzan and you can be my Jane. We can make jungle love get wild. Like, never seen me swinging on the fly. It's the type of high only you can supply. Oh, it's like a potion, baby. When you move in slow motion, baby. Said your love is a drug I can't get enough of.
You got me with the woo. Or could it be the things you do? Ooh, we can make jungle love with nasty. I can be your Tarzan and you can be my Jane. We can make jungle love with like we can make jungle love with nasty. I can be your Tarzan and you can be my Jane. We can make jungle love with
All right, boom, 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 and we back. This is your boy Enigma September, and this is the Enigma Sept Hour. What you just heard was "What I Need" and "Jungle Love" from my man MarQuise. Lord have mercy. Blame my brain. MarQuise Knight, aka Mr. Knight. Those in Facebook and YouTube land, of course, y'all already know. I'm only gonna play a piece of the music. You get the full tune when you tune into the audio podcast when it drops. So y'all make sure to do that because we're I ain't gonna front. It was hard for me to even cut it. I was jamming. Bro.
Appreciate it.
Bro, like just the bounce, the harmonies, or the melody rather, like, yeah. You no cap. There was no cap. I know a lot of y'all probably like, this man talking about American Idol and The Voice and people turning around. You know, nah, you heard, if you heard that, you like, wait, oh no, he was for real. I already knew that because I heard the music before I put it on, so that was on y'all. My girl AP said she's in and out, you know, cooking and whatnot. She said, I like this, sir. Feel good music. Shout out to AP.
Appreciate that, AP. Thanks for the love.
And of course, my wife's sort of biased, says, you know what I'm saying, this is a classmate, but she said, nice.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Kind of make me wonder, like, Fee, were you surprised? Mm-hmm. Yo, speaking of my wife, a little joke. So first time me and MarQuise linked up, I believe so. If I'm wrong, apologies. Was my man DJ Black Tarzan and Devon Deshawn having a video shoot, and I think I remember. I forgot what the song was. They gonna kick my butt. It was a good song too, but it was like it was a dance song, like one of the beat songs or whatever. And I think I pulled up. I told my wife like, "Yo, it's some yams out here." She was like, "You better not be looking at them. You better not be looking at them." This before we got married. I don't even know. I think we was engaged or getting ready to be engaged, but she's like, "You could be out. You should have told me before you went out there." I'm like, "Look, man, I didn't think it would be yams like this. I knew it was gonna be like one chick out here. I didn't know it was gonna be like 5 of them." So I was like, let me skedaddle before I lose a fiance.
Wild time.
Yeah, Fee said, not at all. He's always been talented. Keep up the good work. So
thank you. I appreciate it.
And let me clean this up. My wife is not that way. She is very, I want to say open, but look here. Fee the type, she'll call him out before I even see him. That's I'll be walking, she'll be like, "Yams." I'm like, "What?" Oh, yeah, she do got a nice ass. Thank you, baby. All right. I wasn't even paying attention. But anyway, to get into it, man. So music, of course, super duper dope. Like for real. Listen to that Jungle Love. That little bounce. What Jungle Love? Tell me about that. Give me the info. Give me the science, because yeah, I'm kind of almost having like post nut clarity right now. Like, God dang, that was good. That was explain how good the coochie is, because that was
all right. So So both of those songs are actually freestyles.
Okay.
Didn't write neither one of those, just off the top of the head. Jungle Love. Ironically, when I'm going through emotional things, I can't write about them because the emotions are overwhelming and I never get to finish it. So I try to write about something other than what's on my mind. And when I just went to YouTube one day and just wrote a couple of them and was like, all right, I'm finna just sit here and listen to some neo soul type R&B beats and just vibe out. Wasn't even intending on making no music. And the first one came on, got into my spliff, zoned out. Second one came on. I was like, okay, now that the creative juices are flowing, let me play around a little bit and see where it goes just to clear my head. Man, that Jungle Love came on, and that first thing I thought of was just me swinging off a chandelier, but I'm a big dude. I ain't finna swing off no chandelier. So,
Damn.
But yeah, so I was just like, man, this sounds like some Tarzan, Jane type stuff. And it was just like, all right, boom, I'm finna throw that in there some kind of way. And when it came on, like the intro, like the beats and, the congos and the shakers, it push you in the vibe. But then when the chimes and the flute opens up the beat, it's almost like walking in a cabana and somebody just take two big leaves and just open up to like a villa. So I wanted to open up the song with something that's catchy. And I was just like, okay, Jungle Love. And I actually, while I was recording, I actually visualized from beginning to end how I want the video to go.
Right. Yeah. No, that's dope. I think that's important. Like having the vision and then being able to execute it. You know what I'm saying? And
like Young Dolph say, some people got it, but some people can't see the future.
Right. So honestly, I would think that makes it that much easier. Not saying that it's not work or that it's not hard work, but when you're creative and you have that type of imagination where you can see it, and then it makes it much easier to produce those type of tracks, songs, experiences, because so you have a mind, as opposed to again, I think I said earlier, like the industry tried to make things almost scientific as far as what you need to add to this, that, and the third. They literally try to make an AI rapper just based off algorithms. But when you got true creativity that you can like dip into, that again, and then plus, when the focus is on making soul music versus what's going to be hot, that's how you get a Jungle Love. You know what I mean? And yeah, that thing stick. It's sticking. It's literally like grits to my brain. It's just sticky. Like, yo, that was it. But yeah, man. So to kind of pivot somewhat, you mentioned earlier that you have the clothing line, or the clothing line, hood nerd attire.
Urban nerd. See, it's late. No,
you
good.
Urban nerd.
The reason I'm a stickler about the name is because when I was in the creative process, I did a show in Atlanta for All-Star NBA Weekend, and I met a guy who actually has a company called Hood Nerd.
Okay.
And I spoke with him, and I gave, I told him that, I had mine in the works, and I was just chopping it up, networking with him. And I asked him, how did he feel about my name being so close to his? And he was like, go for it.
Right.
Yeah.
Because whoever wins, and not even wins, both of y'all can win. It's a market for both. So, nah, Salute to him, and that's real talk. That's real talk.
Oh yeah, but
So, what as far as like the type of items that you have available, what can people expect from the Urban Nerd line?
well, of course, I am from the north side of Tallahassee, so that is where what I would say, that's where the bomb dropped. FAMU had a big game, first game of the season, and so my logo itself is I don't know if you can see it. I'm wearing it now, but this is my Florida State logo. As you can see, the garnet and gold.
Mm-hmm.
The Urban Nerd, it's basically a hood guy with a bow tie.
Okay.
And it's, like I say, basically symbolizes teaching young men to, switch up the game. Stay true to who you are, but switch it up sometimes.
Right.
I make my logo any color, any style you would like. Some people have a professional taste and they don't necessarily want to wear the eyes because, of course, it's low eyes. So I do have attire that's just the name Urban Nerd. Right now, with it getting cold, you can expect sweaters, sweatshirts, female and male, full sweatsuits, matching sweatsuits, t-shirts, leggings, hoodies, beanies. I'm about to launch Baby Nerd, onesies and bibs, little beanies for the kids. I also have Urban Nerd Her. This is my female line, of course, the leggings, the socks, the crop top sweaters, or, I call them the hubby sweaters, the big sweaters for the females. Just a lot of different things. Switching up around prom time, I'm going to drop button-up shirts, polo style shirts. Working with S. Johnson bow ties. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that company.
Oh no. We are definitely familiar with my man S. Johnson, aka the podcast, the bow tie genius, aka podcast genius, aka Naughty Black. No, we're definitely familiar with my guy. Yeah.
Like I say, man, listen, Nappy Heads has been my inspiration, so of course I gotta incorporate them guys. But yeah, I'm working with him to actually get the logo on some bow ties and yeah, just and not only bow ties, fedoras, regular ties. I'm reaching out to one of my friends in Colorado. He's the founder of Marcus Ferrone clothing. He's out of Holton Street, Florida, and he's a very successful clothing designer out in Colorado. I'm trying to get with him to get some handkerchiefs and some cufflinks.
Okay.
But yeah, right now everything is made to order. You can find me on my TikTok, which is MarQuise Knight 6. It's my name with the number 6. All the merchandise is there. Facebook, just type in FatBrad, I'll pop up. Instagram, Smokey the Bear is Smokey_DUHBEAR, Smokey Bear type stuff. And just right now, man, just transitioning into trying to solidify something for the future. I've pretty much touched everything in life that I wanted to do. Played football a little bit, actually made a college football team, a little JUCO, but I didn't play, but it was just a dream to make the team. Tiptoed in the industry a little bit, like I say, DJing with DJ Lil Boy. Now, man, I'm just trying to build this brand. I guess this music won't let me leave, and just hopefully raise a family one day. But just trying to solidify some things for the future. It's time.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, I'm rooting for you. We got your info below. Also, those who are in podcast land, you can check the description of the podcast. I have his info there. So you guys make sure to check my man out, Adam, on all social media, and be prepared. And actually, I ain't gonna front. When you said about the having the tie on the hood, dude, like oddly enough, my man said popped up in my head. I was like, okay, I know saying got the bow tie kind of like similar. So when you brought them up and saying I was collabing, I'm like, well, there we go. It's perfect. Match made in heaven. So without further ado, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go ahead and try to get up out of here. Oh, hold on, wait. What you got?
These is a pair of sweatpants that I made for
Sweatpants?
myself.
No doubt. I like that blue. I ain't gonna front.
Oh yeah, I got all colors, man. All colors.
Yeah, that blue look fresh. That blue look real fresh. But yeah, man, y'all make sure to get at my boy, man. Find him on social medias, man, and holler at him about the merch, about the music. Clearly a talented brother who out here trying to get it. And I support you. I told you I had you, my boy. I told you. Just put it together.
Man of your words, I appreciate it.
And it was a dope interview. You did a great job. Like, I ain't gonna front. Everything was kind of last minute, just to be transparent, but you came through and killed it. So thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Before I get up out of here, I think I may have forgot. So I need to go ahead and do this real quick. Rest in peace to my man Demetrius Burks, Reverend Demetrius Burks, who passed away, I think over the weekend. Yeah, learned over the weekend that he passed away. Very dear friend of mine, classmate, co-worker, just all around, just, you know what I'm saying, good dude. And just he's one of those people that just, wherever you go, wherever I went, rather, you even had somebody that just, wherever you go somewhere, they just happen to be in the same sphere, and you're just like, how, you know what I'm saying, why are you here? Not in a bad way, but just like, this person just seems to always be where I'm at. It was that soul tie. It was just having a soul tie. So yeah, it was just really kind of disheartening, knowing that, he was married to he had a wife, son. I think that was probably 3 or 4 years old or whatever. So he just got to do church. Now, honestly, I feel really, really bad, because he kept inviting me to the church, and I didn't make my way around. And it's just another case of, you never know. So don't put off what you can do today. Don't put off till tomorrow what you can do today, because you never know when time is up. So, and also, before I get in all kind of trouble, happy birthday to my daughter, my mom's granddaughter, Mackenzie. I'm not gonna forget y'all at all. Actually, her birthday will be tomorrow. She will be the big 6 years old. Just found out that she is student of the month. She got student of the month accolades out of school. Actually had her up at the radio station with Uncle JC and her cousin Josiah. And they had some time to get on the radio, and they did a great job. So yeah, man, I'm Queen of Kindergarten doing her thing. So Mackenzie, I'm pretty sure you're not watching this podcast, not watching to the end. Maybe years later, when you want to research what your daddy was doing back then, you'll see this. Look here, I love you. I will always love you. You are my heart, literally. You are my light, and just continue to be you, baby. Be you, and I will always love you for who you are. And yeah, that's it. Baby wife said, "Hey, happy birthday, Kenzie." My mom said, Proud grandma. Hey, we'll get up out of here. Yo, Mr.
Real,
Knight, thank you very much.
Real quick
Go
before we go, I want to give a shout out to my mom. Shout out to Tallahassee 850 Nappy Heads. Long live Poppy. Free the boy Tread. Fred Crow, you on your way home, man. Free the guys, man.
Word. Shouts out to the north side, south side, lakeside, and everybody, man. We need to unite. You know what I'm saying? Be one. So 1-850. So yeah, we out of here. This is the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. You got time, baby.